All right, so this lesson we are moving on. Now that we know what functions are, we're going to be learning how to find the slope of a function. So everything we're dealing with will in fact be a function, meaning none of the x's repeat, and they'll pass the vertical line test. So I'm just going to start out by giving you the formula, and then I'll explain what it means. So the slope formula is m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So these are not exponents. It's a subscript. It's at the bottom of the number of the letter and it's small. But I know for Pear Deck, you can't do that. So when you write it, it might look like just y2 minus y1, and that's fine. Don't try to make the subscript if it's too difficult. So what does all of this mean? Well, the m, that's the letter in algebra that we use to represent slope, also called the rate of change. So that's just the letter we use instead of saying slope, or instead of saying rate of change, we just use the letter m. The x1 and y1 is the first ordered pair. So you need two ordered pairs. So this is just the first one. And then the x2 comma y2, that's the second ordered pair. So that's what everything stands for. So if I were to actually do a problem, let's pick this color. So say I have the ordered pair 4, 6, and I have the ordered pair 5, 9. I'm going to call this first ordered pair my x1 and my y1, and the second ordered pair my x2 and my y2. So when I plug it into this formula, instead of y2, I put a 9 in its place. Instead of y1, I put a 6 in its place. x2 is 5, and x1 is 4. So when I subtract, I get a slope of 3/1. So that's what the formula is and how to use it. Now we're going to practice this and do a few practice problems together. Your key point is given to you. It's just a repeat of what does slope or what does rate of change mean. So the rate of change is the ratio, that means fraction, of the change in the dependent variable, so the change in y, over the change in x. So that's it. Y's go on top. That's probably the biggest mistake people make, is they accidentally put the x's on top. So remember, it's the change in y over the change in x.